Hey everybody, it's Aaron and thanks for tuning in to this week's Market Minutes. It's beautiful out, means we're checking out the new inventory. We're in front of 9313 Copenhaver Drive in always popular Copenhaver. This is a really interesting one. We've always loved these one-level models. They're great for families, they're great for downsizers, really across the board. This one has just recently been redone. It's got 4 bedrooms on the main level, including a great primary suite with a large primary bath. The main living area is fantastic. You got big cathedral ceilings in the family room. That leads into an open kitchen, huge island, open to the dining room. It's got so much good stuff going on. This is hitting the market at $1,299,000. It's listed by Andrea Perro with TTR Sotheby's. Come with me, let me show you around. All right, welcome in. Big thing I love about this house is this center family room. It's got the beams in the ceiling. They've clad those in a white oak. I really like that. That flows into a large kitchen. I think they made really good choices in here. The cabinets were a good quality. I like the waterfall island. I think they laid it out really well. Ton of dining space in here. I mean, you can expand tables in here forever and get a ton of people over for a dinner party. And I think that brick fireplace, which was originally like a little family room in this model, now it's open to the rest of the kitchen and dining. I think that makes a lot more sense than a tiny little room over there, so I'm a big fan of that. On the other side of the floor plan, you do have 4 bedrooms, including a nicely sized primary suite. Large windows throughout all these bedrooms. I like the primary bath they've done. They did that no curb shower, which is pretty cool. Very good taste in fixtures. You've got 3 additional bedrooms. 2 of those are about equal size and nicely sized, and then one's a little bit smaller. Heading downstairs, you've got a fully finished basement. It's got this large rec room area, good ceiling height down here. I like the recess they've done. And then back tucked in the corner, you have another legal bedroom. Outside, one thing I really noticed about this house that I loved was there's like a natural berm on the back of the lot, and there's a 6-foot fence, so it feels extremely private in the back. I really like where this sits within the neighborhood. Overall, a great pick. I think it's going to get a lot of attention this weekend. People are looking for stuff that's done, and this one checks a lot of boxes. All right, JT's got an awesome one over in Old Farm. JT, take it away.
Thanks, Aaron. We're in front of 929 Farmhaven Drive in the ever-popular North Farm subdivision of Rockville, right off of 270 in Montrose. We're standing in front of what looks to be a traditional split level, but it's really been renovated throughout. When you walk in, you have huge cathedral ceilings on the main floor with an open floor plan. Walking upstairs, you have 3 generous bedrooms, including a nice primary suite. Downstairs, there's a family room with another huge primary suite. And then they've converted the 2-car garage into a yoga studio, which can be converted back for just a couple $1,000s. This is brought to you by our friend and colleague, Deidre Loft, and it's hitting the market this week at $1,289,000. Come on in, let's take a look around.
All right, my mom always said, never judge a book by its cover, and this is never more true than this house. It looks like a traditional split level from the front. But as you start up this perfectly manicured walkway to the front door, you're immediately met with this contemporary vibe front deck that they've built here. When you walk in the front door, the vaulted ceilings really adds to this open floor plan. The renovated kitchen is open to this eating space here. As you turn around pointing towards the front of the house, you notice that the entire front wall of this house is actually sliders, so sliding glass doors, which if you open them all up, it really just creates this kind of inside-outside vibe. They have a great deck off the back. They've got these river rocks here, and they've got great jacuzzi tub, a lot of privacy trees, not a lot of maintenance back here, but really, really private and quiet. Moving upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms. There's a primary suite with a renovated bathroom, and then there's 2 other very nice, ample-sized bedrooms upstairs. Onto the lower level, this is where things get really cool. So you have this awesome family room on the lower level, and they've actually added this other primary suite. Again, kind of this Zen vibe. The whole thing is really cohesive and on trend. And you have this sitting area down here with this primary suite. They've converted the 2-car garage into what could be used as a yoga studio or a workout area or just another family room. The agent actually has told us that could be converted back to a functional 2-car garage for $5,000. Another great thing about this model is it has that 4th level sub basement. And in this basement, they actually have 2 really nice sized bedrooms. So there's another bathroom and 2 more bedrooms down here. So all told, you have 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. For $1.3 million is pretty well priced. Other properties in the neighborhood are going for more. There's a couple that need a little bit of work that are going for a little bit less. But again, there's not much work to do here. If it is your style, I think that you would absolutely love this house.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's Market Minutes. We are seeing a ton of great new inventory. So if you know anybody that's getting into the market and could use our help, we'd love if you put us in touch with them. If you're not already doing so, please give us a follow on social media at Jeweler Burton. And as always, catch you next week, guys.